Hello friends, welcome back in another tutorial of learning Tableau. Today we will be discussing about the level of calculations in Tableau. So what are level of calculations or type of calculations we can do in Tableau? So these are divided into four types mainly. One is row level, second is aggregated, third is table calculation, and fourth is calculations those has been done on level of details. So what is row level calculations? Row level calculation is like non-aggregated fields which are been computed for every record on the underlying data. What are aggregated calculations? Aggregated are computed at the level of details in the view, which will return one value for several records. So what is table calculation? A table calculation is a function performed on a cached data and produces the result. Table calculations are calculated after the aggregation. So what is level of details? Level of detail expressions are needed when we need aggregated calculation has to be computed at a different level of details than the which level of aggregations. We will discuss more about table calculations and level of details in our coming videos. Today we will be discussing about the level of calculations. Those will be raw level calculation. Another one would be aggregated level calculation and some sort of or a simple example of table calculations. So let us go to Tableau. So our first calculation is row level calculation. So what is row level calculations, right? Here we showed that it will be a non-aggregated field that will be computed for every record. So what does it mean? Say I have month, I have customers, then I have my price. Let me make it to discrete and dimension, right? And then we have quantity, which will say dimension and discrete. So this is called row level calculation, right? So what it is doing, it is showing all the records those are available in our beneath data. And to do that, what I have done, I have created a simple calculated field which is doing nothing. It's just like multiplying quantity by price. So let us drag it to the cells, to the text, and here it will make no sense. Like if we make it discrete dimension discrete, the level of aggregation will not change because it is being performed on row level calculations, right? And what is aggregated calculation? So aggregated calculation, as it shows, right, we showed that it is used when we want to see single record for many computational values. So say I have four customers, right, and I just want to see what is the sales those all have been made by customers individually. So this is called aggregated, right, where we have done aggregation. So this sum is nothing but it is indicating that it has been aggregated to some level. So sometimes the question occurs, right, that when I should use row level versus aggregated calculation. So row level calculation is used when I want to see single record for each row, right? The way we have shown here, right? We are saying that I want to see sales for each customer by quantity price. So this is producing result by each row by each record. So if you want or if we have to show something like that, then we will use row level calculation. Whereas aggregated calculation will generate single result for many rows, which we just saw here, right? So it is producing single record, right? It is giving single number for A, B, C, and D. Whereas at row level aggregation, we had multiple values for each customer, like A is appearing 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So aggregated data, what it is did, like it take this value, this, this, and this. and presented sum of all these values here, 4490, right? If I have to add, then 1000, 2000, 4400, 4490. So 4490 is what it has been displayed here. And let us see what is table level calculation. So table level calculation is nothing but it is another level of calculation which is being performed on aggregated data. Right? As we saw here, it is calculated further on the aggregated data. So let me take month, customer, and then I have taken a very simple example of table calculation. So this function is called table function, right? And we said that to use a table calculation, the data has to be aggregated first. So what we did, we took sum of cells, which itself shows that it is aggregated, and then we further aggregated it by doing running sum of it. So let us put this calculation here, right? So now it is showing like this way. Then this, right? So let me take cells as well. Make it dimension, discrete. Here you will see, right? This is how cells is doing, and this is the running sum of it. So currently, the table calculations comes with some additional option, like how do we want to compute it. So currently it is computed using table down, right? So first it has 1000, then 1000 plus 3000, 4000, then 1000, 3000, 6000 become 10,000, then it added 10,000 to this 20,000, likewise this. And we can change it, like say if we don't want to do this, we just want to do the pin down. So it will give you just what you have in it. So you can like do change your type of table calculations based on the way you want it to using computed by. So in our coming videos, we will be learning more about type of table calculations, how many functions are there, how to use them, what are primary and secondary calculations and all. These all are part of table calculation, like what is partitioning by, how do we partition it by, how we can use dimension to it. And we will have separate video for table calculations, and we will have separate video for level of details, as these are vast topic, and we will be creating separate videos for all this too. So that's all for the coming video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next section.